I'm so ticked off. It just ended the other stream that I had for literally no reason at all. Activate. Thank you. Magical. All right, let's continue on Highway 6. So the storm basically fell apart. You can see in front of us what's left over of it, which is not much. I definitely have no deep-seated aggression. Crap. Yeah, that's what's left of it. So, but we have a mesoscale discussion out here. I think I'm going to go for that. I hope that these develop, which means that I heading along Highway 6 for a very long while. What's going on with me? Leaving behind what's there. Oh, God. So far away. Holy cow. So it's like a new go. Fine, I'll navigate myself. Think. Well, crap. It's like 3 hours. I ain't gonna see squat today. I ain't gonna see freaking squat today, man. Also got some good hooks and higher data. Now I need the bathroom. That is that. Oh no. Let's look how perfect they are. Oh. They're at Henry Line. Right. All right, so the HRRR is predicting that later tonight we're going to get some convection a little bit to the west of where things are right now. Perfect. And the wind shear area is also going to continue to pick up and to develop more of a meat hook type shape, which is exactly what you want for tornadoes and supercell development. Problem I was hearing, which is what I'm seeing, is that the cells are wanting to cluster together and become groups of cells rather than discrete supercells. When they're all clustered together, it makes it very difficult for the wind shear to actually do what it wants to do. I think part of that has to do with the amount of locations. It's not like one consolidated area. Or I'm blowing smoke and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, enjoying having internet for once. If not, just a little bit. Basically looking for another round of storms to start. Alternatively, the nail is kind of saying that this all evolves into one system. We could go chase a linear system, but it does stay blurbly to the south, which is kind of this nasty thing we got going on around the Austin area. There's something. way too far north to actually catch up to it, but there is some rotation on those southerly cells. And it may be that that's the winds down there, and once those winds make it up here, it'll start turning some of these things a little more. Really not sure. So what is that? What is it I'm looking at? The velocity. That is the giant conglomerate storm that we've got. Let's see how it's developed over time. Let's keep an eye on it. Okay. So I'm still seeing storms trying to develop themselves, right? I'm seeing things still butting up every now and then behind it. So I think we're actually in a pretty decent area. We just need to be patient and kind of wait for later in the day for something new to develop. Maybe we can't catch something popping up. Because I'm seeing that things do just keep popping up. Okay, that's a good call not to keep going because those storms are kind of cooler in there. Dry line may just not be it today. All right, we made it back to Dublin. I think I'm going to hang out here while I've got some good data. Let me try and eat a little something. Oh, it's already 4. On the bright side, look at it. The sun is out back here. We're past the storms. The sun is out. There is still plenty of time for the sun to heat up the surface, make things warm, and have some good, solid convection or some solid storm fuel happen. We just need it to really not ramp up, but we need it to really just need something to kick off new storms. I don't know. I'll do nothing. I gotta go to the restroom, so we're gonna go find a gas station or something. We're gonna find a little potty break. Oh, other side. There it is. The Valero. So, 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 it's so close we go. The sun is so, 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 so. All right, we're gonna pull out park here right. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna leave my phone in here so that the stream keeps going. Look at that. I didn't get robbed in the meantime. We're going to leave the car off. Okay. Okay, first of all, there we go. All right, so go back to our models real quick. Let's take a little recap. And actually, sorry, let's go look at the storm prediction center. Hey, from slight to okay, tornado risk area hasn't really changed. Okay, 20Z update. Filtered diurnal heating in the wake of supporting moderate destabilization this afternoon. Should support a gradual uptick in convective convergence this morning and evening with moderate deep layer shear in place. Some organization could support a risk for damaging gusts, hail, and tornado or two. Okay. So they're saying that we could still see stuff, which saying that there could be a tornado today is actually much better than it used to be. They were not saying that they were really going to get any tornadoes. Okay. So that's the NAM. It's the H triple. Go see about the RAP rack. Pretty clouds. Okay, so when we move towards like 7, we're predicting something a little further northward. Kind of predicting that this little blurbly something grows, dies out, and that something more towards Abilene grows. Okay. Let's see, we're in 20. Yeah, there you go. 5, 6. Not seeing anything that way from the H triple R. Ooh. Not seeing anything like that from the NAM. Go look at our radar again and see what's actually going on out there. Curious about that stuff in the bottom left. Something just way, way away from everything. Wow, it is hot, man. There is some absolutely crazy work that's going to go on here. Okay, now how has it been going? Okay, stuff has been picking up on the backside. I wouldn't be surprised if that continued. Okay, so I'm up in Dublin. Okay, so I've got two options here. I can take a dive south, or I can stick in the area. That stuff in Abilene. Is it me? No, that's developing. Okay. This actually does not have the best internet out here. Maybe it may not be. It might be wise to move. Oh, well, that's the place to be. Down near Midland, south of Midland. Oh man, that is the place to be. Look at those cells going off. Those are going to produce tornadoes. Okay, okay. Awesome. Okay. I think I'm going to head down to Lampass. That's along a main highway, so we should be fine. Um, the roads around that area are fairly well connected, so I should have some good opportunity. That's kind of on that big fat arm that's sticking out. So I'm going to get going there. I think I'm going to abandon that. Oh, hang on, there's something off to my side that's starting to pop up here. There's like some clouds. Ooh, oh, please work. Thank you. This side. See, like this. This was here before. That is a very recent development. Either way, I need to turn the car around because it is ridiculously high in the sun. It is noxious. That and the internet right here is just not the best. So we'll find another area. And air conditioning will help as well. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. We're gonna go down towards the land pass, and then if this starts to develop into something, I can always turn right back around. That is always an option. Oh well. Okay, so we go to Hiko, and we go south. Since I'm certain it's a break, so we'll give it one. Let it charge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What even was that? Okay. Note to self, more careful. Today is not the day. All right. Crank that AC, get it nice and cool in here. Wait, is that what that is on radar? Is that what I was seeing? Or those just always there. You gotta watch out. Somebody's out. On failure. Seeing anything. Okay, it's really nice being on this highway. Let's see, has that actually? No, the static has stayed basically the same the whole time. So that's nothing. So I'm pretty confident. Confident we're fine. Anything starting to look down here, I made good decisions. That is surely mistaken. What? No, that's hooking down and burn it. Which is below that middle down there. Hey. Down there at the bottom. Okay, but it's rotating. There's some like rapid rotation going on according to the radar. Let me double check that against a different radar. It's still doing really good, but it's not like it was. That's what Gil said. I don't know, but that's as supercellular as I have seen today. That's as tornadic as I have seen today, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's got a little something. All right, well, for now, that's where we're going to head. I think that area is showing promise. As the day goes on, I think it's going to. About an hour to go. We'll get there at like 5:30. This will be perfect. Let Siri talk to us. All right. Okay. Bad app. My phone doing that because it's far. No. Internally, it's doing rough, so we're gonna special treatment over the fin. Yeah, look at that. It's starting to look a little bit. It's a good sign. I don't think we'll make it. I mean, it's really already there. We're like an hour out. I don't think it's going to take an hour for it to drop something if it keeps going the way it's been going. Uh, so it might, but it might not. I don't know. That was something else. Yeah, why did I chase that? I should left it. I should. Well, I prayed on it. It's going live. We are currently live. Yes, sir. Now, just to turn the cameras back on, activate. Said activate. Hey, there we go. Hello. All right, we're cooking. This is speed limit for this joint. 65. That's 80. Joke. It's a joke. Right. I'm looking for Walnut, South Walnut Street. It's chilly in here. Stays. Wow, look at these low clouds. Holy cow. I mean, that's only like a mile off the ground. That is really low. Look how low those clouds are in the distance. That is a very good looking base. Oh my God. No, but anyway, what y'all missed. That storm we were looking at down south got a nice, it's got a peak shape to it, but man, it's spinning up. It is turning. Oh my gosh. Dude, warn that thing. Warn that thing. Correlation coefficient on that bad boy. There may be a tornado with debris there. Holy cow. That thing, it's good. Look at the look. Oh my gosh, that's a tornado. That is so dropping tornado right now. Oh my gosh. I'm like an hour away from it, but holy cow. Dude. All right. I'll get the camera in soon, or not the camera. I'm gonna get the I gotta zoom in on that. That thing is incredible. Oh, I'm on the wrong radar. That would do it.
The next slide.
So if you switch over to the closer one, you'll get a better look at it as soon as it updates. It's gonna do its thing any minute now. Any minute now. Come on now. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's got it'll do it at Hamilton. Yes, 281 south.
At the lights, turn right onto South Walnut Street.
It would definitely take it to road before my first time down. I basically just wasted a bunch of time wearing
For about 65 miles.
There it is. Look at that. Look at the hook. Look at the hook on that thing. That is so dropping the tornado right now. Oh my gosh. Warn that thing. Put a severe weather warning on that storm. Which, for anybody that is in the Lamb Pass Burnett vicinity, in between those two off of 281, you need to get sheltered right now. They're not warning the thing because they have a lot to keep track of, but the velocities on that are crazy. There is some serious rotation going on there. It is tightened up a lot. I would not be surprised if there was a tornado that is on the ground right now. I would really be very, very careful if you're between Lamb Pass and Burnett. We are in Pico, about 64 miles north. We're going to see if we can't blast there in less than an hour. My maps say 57 minutes, but really not as prominent a hook on it, but the hook is just thicker. It's still got some really crazy spin on it, and it has upscaled a lot. It looks very messy. I'm not sure if there's a tornado. It may have dissipated after trying, but it is still definitely trying. Land pass, 66 miles. Here we go. I would be very, very careful if I were y'all. South between Lampus and Burnett. Well, right side is the storms in that area want to do that. If I end up with anything near that, it will probably. There's already a storm slightly, and some that are to the east or to the west that are kicking themselves up. It's very messy, but it's very much rotating. Storm Prediction Center needs to warn that thing right now. That is no joke. That no joke at all. That is crazy. This is bad news for that too. There's no warning out right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is terrible news. I am so pro chasing tornadoes, but when it's near two very large cities or two like distinct cities, got rotation on it and no warning, I tend to be a little more finicky about that. And I'm looking at this and what it's showing, and there's a chance that there is twin tornadoes as well. I'm seeing two gates. It's like there's a wind that's cutting through and swirling back around. There may very well be twin tornadoes, one cyclonic, one anticyclonic. I could also be completely wrong. About should get a new one any second now. This is bad. Oh man. That's not just a radar blip either. It's very messy. The rotation is very, very messy, but it's also very tight. It's not just a radar blip because it's been there for the past like 3 or 4 scans. So it's persistent. It's messy, but it's persistent. An update, I think. Right side, we got full bars. So if there's anybody that checks in from that area, they'll know they need to get if you're in, especially Lampus. Start. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not. Absolutely. That's so spinning. Oh, that is a textbook. Look. That's even more clear. I don't think there's twins. I really don't think there's twins, but man, that's bad news. And that's heading straight for Lampus. Lampasas. I keep saying Lampus, Lampasas. Yeah, Lampasas, Texas. Start making your preparations. Start pulling things out of your closet. Keep your TV on. There's literally nobody watching my stream to be talking about this, but if somebody tunes in, they need to know as soon as possible. They need to get in their storm shelters. That is heading straight for the town. Look, is there any other storms starting to develop near it? Anything else? Another round. South of that. Nope. Nope, that's the one. And it's going and it's tight. That's tight rotation. That's got a wall cloud, I'm betting. And it's also on the lowest. Yep, there they go. Tornado warning. Radar indicated tornado warning. That's good. That's excellent. Oh, but they didn't include Lampus or Lampasas. They didn't include Lampasas. It's missing the entire town. Anybody that's in there isn't going to know. The storm's also been moving more northward. That's a terrible storm track for that to have. Oh my gosh. And that storm track is going to last for 43 minutes, it says. Oh, that's an even better. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, this is not good at all. It seems like an Texas Storm Chasing. Hopefully, if someone sees it, I'll be able to let them know. Somebody passes this, it's online and sees. So glad they finally dropped that. That was so necessary. I probably won't get there in time to see it. There may be something else that develops. I don't know. But by the time I get there, if it continues, it'll be rain wrapped. Just judging by the precipitation that we've had, it's like a hail risk. If there is a cell that's coming up behind it, that one may start to spin as well. Where am I? All right, about halfway between Chico and Hamilton. I am 53 miles, 50 minutes away from the passes. Okay, I'm so thankful that you see the warning on the screen. It's finally loaded. But you can see how the storm edge is like straight along it. It's not the odd shape that it has. Oh, it's just terrible. It's a new. What's better? Good shape to it. Now that's still intense. It's still very intense. Me, as myself, I'm start entering into some rain. See what I'm looking into. Fairly light rain. Fairly light rain. I think I'm going to hit some heavy stuff later. Camera's going to suck. May lose some data, but we're going to make it through this arm and be on the other side. So I start to enter towards Hamilton. Let's keep an eye on that. It's like scan, not new scan, sorry. Radar scan. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. That could have been so bad. Radar. Okay, new radar scan. Station has moved just a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. The rotation has moved further east. Or the rotation has moved further east. It looks like it. There may no longer be a tornado on the ground. There is, I think it'll be moving more towards that easterly route. Lots of lightning on that storm. It's kicking up. It's growing. I'm not sure if it's just growing by dropping more rain or if it's growing by intensifying its rotation. But they have good ongoing rotation with that storm. Looks like it's moving more to the east, which means it might miss the town. There will still be people. There will still very much be a lot of people who are affected by this. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's better. The rotation is almost on top of the highway. If you are on the highway in between Lampasas and Burnett, I would be taking as much shelter as you can. Go north, go south, move, get away from it as much as you can. If you're going towards the rain, stop. If you're in the rain, probably best to keep going unless you're going south, in which case I'd turn north. So that rotation appears to be moving more easterly than it looked before. Maybe able to output it. It's also fairly slow. The storm is fairly slow. But that is no excuse to let yourself get caught off guard with it. Oh. Right on top of the town. Right on top of the town. Guard banks. Oh. If I'm going faster than I should, I'm worried about this. Oh my gosh. Definitely should slow down. Jeez. Sorry, we don't mess with towns like this. Take their money by speeding things. Okay. Rotation appears to be weakening a little bit or falling apart a little bit. It may not have produced a tornado. Okay, there we go. We're back. A lot of work to be done. So the rotation has kind of died down. It's holding on. The rotation has died down. They canceled the warning. But the storm kind of on the back side of it, off to the left, the one on the far left side of the screen that still has yellow on it, that one, you see it's got a bean shape to it. That one's starting to cycle, spin up. I am pretty much in the town of Evan. I think I'm about exactly half an hour out. Land passes. Wow, very dark under the space. Yeah. All right, out of the rain. It's excellent. That means the camera can start drying off. You can start seeing things a little better. Wait, it won't be unsafe here. I do want to get there quickly, but I don't want to be unsafe getting there. Oh, it could be that rotation was cyclic and it's spinning up again. There's rotation down in that area. That appears to be the spot to be right now, so I'm heading down there. Got a decent amount of bars here, so I think we'll be fine. But until we start seeing stuff in front of us, I'm going to keep y'all behind so you can see the pool base. Just for fun. Very pretty. It is very, very pretty. Okay, rotation I think is officially past 281. There's a little more to it, but it's got that nice bean shape to it. I don't know. That's really pretty. No spinning whatsoever. That's just a low base. It's low pressure in the area, which is why I was so concerned earlier about the Lampasas rotation. Is that if you notice behind us, like how low a tornado would not have far to go. There would not be that much lead to get rotation to hit the ground. It would be so easy. Okay, so I'm entering the town of Emmett. Got 30 miles to go, 25-minute drive to Lampasas. Our rotation is a little south, just passed over the highway of Lampasas. So, all right. Gatesville, Monday. What I'm worried about is the storm on the back side of it. Worried that one is going to spin up. Oh, it's a 50 here. Crap, he's there. No, there weren't. That was not a police officer. Gloria. Belong her. Keep an eye on this. Like for now, the threat is gone. That was a scare there. I would not be surprised if there was like a tornado, as Keiko saying calls it. It's over by the time you can say tornado. And it may still try and cycle again. We'll see. We'll see. Is there anything else in the area? Oh, wait. Oh no, that's the same area. Yeah. That's still broadly rotating. Land passes is still broadly rotating. Absolutely. It's just not intense. It's tight like a tornado. Lightning also appears to have calmed down on the storm, which means it's probably going to die out. I'm not trying to, but I think it's joined with the rest of the storm. There's just cells beneath it to the east and south of it that are starting. And I'm worried they're going to move into the same atmosphere that caused that one to rotate and cycle. Oh, worried. I'd like for it to actually. Okay. Judging by how often I need to do this, I'm gonna turn off my in-cabin camera. So you won't be able to see me. But storm appears to be trying to cycle again. The little cells behind it are kind of moving away, becoming less discrete. Paths for wind to get in. I'm thinking that's strengthening it. You can kind of see on that bottom edge, it's starting to develop a new hook. I am 11 miles from my passes, 9 minutes. I'll have like 2.5 hours after I get there to keep chasing before it gets dark. I got plenty of time. I have just cleared out that top. Might be able to see. A little cell that's behind it, cycling a little bit. It's got some very loose rotation to it. A lot more of a mess now, but we're going to keep on that same storm that was tornado warned. I can hit this route. The low level jet is picking up. All right. Is there anything else that's moving and making waves? Let's look at things from a different angle. If it shows anything. Not very revealing. Other than it's just broadly rotating. Yeah, there's broad rotation. Right. Man, the overshot top on this battery. How tall that thing is. Wow. In a bit, I'll get out and clean the camera, or it'll dry off. You'll be able to see well. It's still wet from all the rain. You can see the base. It's the base, the top side of this thing. At the north side of this. We are going to have to drive through some pretty heavy rain to get there. Hoping I can come out the other side. But I would do that just for you. All 0 of them. Okay, there could be stuff. All right. Right now, things appear to be calm. They may want to pick up, but right now they appear to be calm. It ought to at least be pretty when we get there. What's that highway I'm looking for? 183, Highway 183. Or 190, not two. But I want 183 south or 190 south as it comes in from the northeast, southwest. Right. Wow, it's low clouds. You can't see. Man, that's half a mile. That's not even a full mile. Jeez. Curious, what's going on with that cell that's really producing heavy rain? See if I can look at that. What's going on with that one? Uh, it's not got a whole lot. Backside where there's rain, it's rotating, but a spiral, there's a meso that's producing rain. It's like offset. I just know we have an incredibly low cloud base. It would not take much for a tornado. It's going to be a very good day. Well, slow the clouds. My goodness. I may stop and get some gas if that passes. It's got about a quarter tank left, and I'd really like to fill it. The rotation's like died on that. They have some new cell in the works. Yeah, we it's still spinning, it's still cycling. Pretty much all of those cells that are off to the left side of the screen are also in it. Not very strongly at all. Okay, so I want 1 3 south. Also want a gas station. South, yeah, straight, perfect. And passes city limit, population 7,200. We got a 7-Eleven. They usually have pretty good prices. Am I saying 355? Is 395? That is 395. That's what I got. That's just what it's a Sunco. It's a 7-Eleven gas station. It's a Sunco. Oh, my other option is a freaking Shell, which I know is going to be like 450. If this one's 395, the other Shell's going to be 450. It's crazy. Oh, that one's out of order. Wrap. That one's also out of order. My goodness. Are there any gas pumps that actually work at this station? No wonder gas is expensive. They're trying to afford new pumps. There we go. Thank you. All right. I'm going to stop and get some gas. I'm going to let things develop. There you go. I'm going to wipe off the camera real quick, too. Clean it. Get all the bugs off. camera? I'm storm chasing right now. Yep. Y'all barely missed out on it. There was a tornado warning about 5 miles south of here. Yeah, I was looking. I was like, it just cut off right below the town, and I was like, nobody knows. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm on YouTube right now. Man, it's really low quality. It's Jonathan Moreland, Storm Chaser. So, yep. I appreciate you. I will. Too. Now we can see through the camera. There we go. All right, so it's looking a little messy. Let's see, is there anything else that's going? This is kind of falling apart. Here, let's get out of the way. Let's go park and take a look at things. There we go. All right. Let's go see if we can. Over here. Oh, it's already getting rain on it. All right. Let's take a look at our radar and see what we got. Nothing much. Let's see. How have things changed for the rest of today? What are they predicting? Okay. So we got that. Okay. So about this area, it's predicting there's going to be a little more later tonight, maybe around 8 or 9 p.m., maybe a little further east, which is probably what we're seeing popping up on the radar. Go on that a little bit. Let's probably some of this. Stay zoomed out. That stuff over in Yano, I don't know how you pronounce that, has stayed over the top of it for forever. Oh, gosh. All right, well, there's nothing else that's a whole lot better, and by golly, I'm at least curious. So we're gonna go south on 281. Probably see if we can find a good spot with internet and chill out there. But I think the things to get super splotchy on the internet. Oh, look at that. We got rain over it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on now. All right. Let's punch through this real quick. Okay. Over there. Ollie. Oh, hello. It's the policeman, yes, sir. Man, I cannot tell you the amount of people that think I'm the Google Earth people with the camera on top of the car. They're trying to map out all the streets and have the Google Street View. A lot of people making silly faces at me from the side of their cars all the time. And I have gotten it from a couple of police officers too. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm hoping something will develop on some of those more southeasterly storms. But all the fun seems to be over. I really wouldn't be surprised if there was a tornado on the ground for about 5 or 10 minutes, just south of Lampasas. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. For all two of you that have joined, I am in the town of Lampasas right now, assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. We're heading south. That is, zoom in on the radar. That is this storm system right here, which did produce a tornado, I think. It had some pretty strong rotation on it, a really gnarly looking hook, but it had some good rotation on it. Anyway, it had some good rotation on it, but it seems to kind of died down now. So I'm looking at some of these right here to see if they'll start to spin and cycle and rotate as they enter the same environment. If they'll actually do something, the things should only get stronger as the day goes on. But at the very least, I want to go see some pretty storms. It may not produce a tornado, but man, I want to see something pretty. All right. There we go. There. Almost out of town. See a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I am running for it. Let's do it. All right, we're entering that radar. For that radar? I'm sorry, that rain. Hopefully things will want to cycle up. Really hoping here. I see some areas of interest. Pretty to the east of town, but it's all right. Yeah, I just missed out on like everything good. Check from a different radar. Does it show it's spinning? It shows there's some small amount on it. Hey, look. You go to a higher tilt on my radar, to a higher angle. See if it's still doing something. It's still doing something high up. Where some of these other storms aren't quite doing that. There are a couple. There are very much a couple. I'm just noticing low to the ground, there's not a whole lot of movement at all. I'm kind of hoping that the low level jet will pick up and we'll be able to see a little something or another, you know? I would just like to see everything I've seen has been so messy today. It's yuck. I'd just really like to see a real I'll wipe off the camera. Myself. Oh, higher tilts show that it rotates. Lowest one that I was looking at isn't really good. A small something. Give it time though. Give it time. Maybe something on our storm to the right of us. Yeah, a little something going on out there in Mono. Gano. It's probably a Spanish town as far south. That's Graciano. What am I seeing? See, like low clouds lowering ahead of it. The world is that. Very, very warm. All right, we'll get on this hill way out in front of us here. Watch it. Hopefully, there's no trees on top of that hill, so we'll be able to see well. Hopefully, it'll have good Wi-Fi. Not even Wi-Fi, internet service. It's off my phone. Wow, look at all the water on the side of the road. Yeah, y'all can see that. There's like a whole lane of water. Small creek. That's really fun. There it goes, flowing downhill. Floodplain down there. Okay. All right. See it? Look at Mesquite Creek. Wow, that's high. Oh gosh. Big sunny skies. Ah, hey, maybe I clear out. I clear out. Over right here. Maybe I can. No, I can't even. It's such a shame. I think I'll be able to see over the edge there. Stinks. It's like out on their property, but there's a car there. Comfortable to live there. Still their property. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Pull up over here. Turn the camera around. I might have gone too. Whatever. It's barely even spinning anymore. but just kind of straight up the highway. Yeah, part we're looking at is the last little bit that's spinning. Turn the car off so we don't have the vibrations, and then I'll wipe off the camera real quick. There we go. Look at that. All right, so there we go. That, my friends, is the storm that we cared about. Okay, I'm glad we left that Stephenville area. There's like nothing going on there. And then find here. So, this still does appear to be the best place to be, unless I wanted to go into Mexico, but I don't. Okay, let's go look at what the models have to say for the day. Well, I want to see how the low-level jet is going to pick up as the day goes on. Go look at lower dynamics. So we get 850 millibar wind. That's at 5, 6, 7. Okay. It's supposed to pick up a little bit, but not a ton. Okay. Let's look at our general area. Let's see a sounding of later today. Yeah, the low level jet is very, very weak. But we're also at like 3,250 K joules per kilogram. However, the NAM shows us all over the place. Stronger low level winds, but it's not nice. How odd. 4,000 joules per kilogram. Oh, that's fun. You can see the flashing of the LEDs. That's kind of fun. Triple up. Okay. Yeah, that one's not spinning back up. Okay, so Lampasas County. Lampasas County. What was that goofy looking one instead? Yeah. I am not surprised that that developed a hook. That has a crazy to it. Okay. So let's think logically here. What is limiting rotation of our other storms? It appears that what's limiting rotation of our storms is other storms forming behind it. And maybe lack of low level winds. Yeah, I feel bad for those storm chasers that are up north. Those are going. Yeah, that's all breaking up. There is like nothing left. Let's get a composite view of all the storms that are out there. What's been going on? Is there anything that's been growing? Anything that's been. Okay, everything appears to be weakening, and yet at the same time, there's more that's going on around Lana. Like it's not a strengthening storm, but it's also producing new cells. Okay, I'm going to turn the car back on because I'm getting extremely hot. Those are upper jet stream doing again. It's just this little short wave. Yeah, there's just not a ton of cape for the storms up in Paducah. So I'm just right on the edge. It's really high cape environment. This is actually a very fine environment. I'm very confused as to why storms are not jumping off even better. Seeing the low level wind very messy around here. And I'm not sure. Well, I haven't got seen anything cool here really. Oh, so lame. Look at this out here. What is all this? That is directly. No. Okay. Oh, it's a little on the edge, but just outside of Lana, we've got lightning on a storm that's forming out there. It's like between a bunch of different radars, so I don't have a good look at it at all. But let me try heading down to Burnett and Lana. Speaking of which, storm on the radar. Yeah, it'd be that storm out there, which means it's probably on an uptick. I think I might go head out to Lana. I think that's the move here. Storms that have been more to the south and west have been better. So unfortunately, that may mean that we end up losing some signal, but maybe worth it. Let's go see. All right, so we continue, which means it was a good call. Okay, and there's also rotation on the south side of the Lano storm, so maybe I'll be able to. Maybe we'll be able to catch it. Town of Yano, 45 minutes. Faster routes available with tolls. I don't care. All right, so that's our new target. This should be intensifying, especially as it comes more towards us. Let's see if we can go catch up to it. We're going to single cellular by itself. The problem is it just keeps producing more and more rain. None of these cells want to stay discrete. There's so much convection going on that any storm that gets produced doesn't want to intensify because all the energy goes into producing more storm, not into producing stronger storm. And they kind of choke each other out. The wind can't do its thing. Updraft can't get in there. They're like protecting each other like a group of penguins tunneling in from the cold winds. Directions. So I'm looking for Highway 29. In the middle of the town. All right, here we go. We're trucking. We're rolling. It's been a very disappointing chase today. Tomorrow should be better. Speaking of which, when I get to the town, I'm still waiting on things to move. It may help me to look at the outlook for tomorrow. I saw that we moved up to a higher level. 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 5 like today. Risk of severe weather. 10 miles to Vernon. All right. Let's keep an eye on these. Yeah, I'm still seeing lightning. There's still just like, I don't know, I can't tell if it's a radar glitch or not. There's still like a small amount of vegetation on the south side of the line. Very, very small. Radar scan says roughly the same, if not a little worse. Oh, well, whatever. It's where the next storms are anyway. It doesn't matter if it's working. Gotta follow those. I would just like it if it had a good clear structure to it. I like observing storm structure. Some lightning on the there is still some lightning on those storms. So storm on the outside there, I looks to be the most promising right now, but it's also really tough. It's just right on the edge of where the radar can see. Trying to get really good see. No radar seems to have a good lock on that. Hoping I can use the same one as it comes closer. It's 75. Just look at the velocity graph on these radars. It's just not looking the greatest. Not even that. It's more just that it doesn't reach that far. You can't see it very well at all. Just want a little elastic. Station. 90. No, wrong. That's like wrong. It's not Whataburger. It's Whataburger. It has always been Waterburger, and it shall always be Waterburger. Ah, look at that. Wow. That a 4 minute old scan. 5 minute old scan. Oh, got a new one. It shows exactly the same thing. Oh. But we're going to make this. It'll be fun. Going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship, zooming through the skies. I should slow down. Here's your pocket. What am I looking for? 29. Yeah, that's right. It's the middle of the coming up on good time right now. Okay, 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 okay. It's whatever. It is what it is. Oh, look at that. We got a new cell on the back side of that one. Oh, I gotta go even further. You know what? Because the radar doesn't reach that far out, I think the move is just to go and hope that I can see. Because the whole time I've been going based off of radar data. I have done everything based off of radar data. I'm tired of it. I like to look at things. It works so much better to do storm chasing when you can see the storms. I know. Look, look, it's even got like almost a little hook to it, but you can't see that. It's the radar velocity graph doesn't reach that far out. Nobody can see that. Maybe because it's so far out, actually. Hold on.
At the next lights, turn right.
Hold on. Maybe it's far enough out that I can see the other side. Well, let's go a little rotation. Let's get a tiny little bit of rotation on it. But that's all in freaking Mason, not Lano. Golly, I gotta go even further. Holy cow. All right, I'll do what I gotta. I got time. I got like 2 hours till sunset.
At the lights, turn right onto West Oak Street.
Ooh, I hate that. Thank you. Highway 29 is right here. Eat corn girls. 30 miles to Yano. 30 miles to Yano. Hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves a little bit of it. It's kind of going to get up there. Yep. 7. Whoa, that is an old scan. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. That was 7 seconds, not 7 minutes. All right, so I can get there by 7. It gives me like an hour to follow it. I'm assuming it upticks. It's got lightning on it, so I'm betting it upticks. I see anything. Okay, but the internet is 100% going to get super bad out here. I'm so sorry to anybody watching. Trust me, if I could invest $500 into really nice equipment that gives me excellent cell service, I would. However, I do not have the funding for this. Which brings me to the Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. I do not have a Patreon. Storm chasing would be so much easier if I could just teleport me and my vehicle. They don't, because there keeps being stores. There's too many stores. What a problem to have. There are too many stores. Storm development is so prolific. It's like a river that passes. Or a Paso River. Like, how the rotation's intensifying. It's not crazy. It's not crazy, but it's getting there. Well, thankfully, it's coming towards us. So activate the camera again. Deactivate, activate, deactivate, activate, deactivate. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Active? Are we fine? Oh, there we go. I don't know what the heck that was. Back up. There we go. Times are changing. All right, coming to the lake. All right, 21-minute drive, 18 miles to 55 here. Go 55. Radar is pretty much useless right now. It's not showing me anything. I mean, other than like regular radar, like reflectivity. What does it have? Special weather statement? I can't read that. What the heck? There's a special weather. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's not of my most successful streams. It's okay. It's for the documentation. Everybody feels like being entertained. Oddities. Oh, it's changed. It's radar. He's work. What is that? What the frick is that? It's spinning, just not clearly. It's spinning, just not clearly. Spinning. I should slow down, shouldn't I? I'm in a town. I tend to frown on speed. I'll read this. Special weather statements. Options. Discussion settings. Got mesoscale discussion settings. Ah, it's getting messy again. Maybe because of the. But it still looks like it's a heavy precipitation, which I need to stay in the middle, actually. Just about. Whoa. I like that there's a record of my back drag. There's some stuff. Some stuff going. Some stuff happening. Some stuff. North Yano. Might be able to see as I pass through the town to the right. What we're looking at in front of us is kind of that front edge. Cloud over. Can't tell. Whoa! Whoa! I was looking in the wrong direction. Look at that. That's a base. Holy cow. Bases. Actually, there are a couple of them. There are a couple little bases in there. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I should go north, 16, in Yano, or if I should keep going. The storm is moving here. I think that is the best move ahead of time. Like thinking ahead, I think that's the best move. Interact with our map real quick. Also, faces to me. So this is the, and as I turn here, should be a flat spot that's pretty much east-west. I get a good bearing of the facility. Gotta take a lot of this to solve. Realistically, I'm not able to see all that well. Right side, the convection behind it seems to have calmed down. So this one has a chance to spin up into something really easy. Body. That would be clockwise rotation. I'm seeing a lot of storms having clockwise rotation on the back side. I wonder what that's about. Today's gonna be some freak day with like 17 anticyclonic tornadoes. All right, the highway 7. So one that's going to slides up here. Brady, yes. This is definitely the direction I'll go. It's a pretty hilly country here, so hopefully I'll be able to see. This is a good hill. Get up top this hill and see if I can see out. See what direction should I be looking towards? Not quite. So what I'm looking at in front of us, height, rain, core there. Okay, okay. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me turn the car off real quick. Primary ingestion. Let me try. Okay, the north side of the storm got tornado warned. So maybe we punch through and we go north. I don't know. I'm trying to see what I should be looking for here. The backside still has some rotation. It's got a little bit. I don't know. I'm not super excited about that. What is 1 inch hail? That's what the warning's about. 1 inch hail. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go a little further down the road and we'll see if it. Ooh, good hail or good hail, good lightning. That was on the south side of the storm, so I wonder if the south side is gonna pick up. Yeah, it's been doing okay. All right. Yeah. Driveway. Park up in the driveway and there's your house. Turn around. Yeah, I can get out of here. Oh, and I've got internet. Is that a tornado there? Look at the. Oh, where is it? Come on. Look at that. Look at that. We have rapid scud rising from the ground over there. Tornado. And rotation. That's a tornado. That's a funnel coming down. All right, so we got rotation and we got rising scud. We have a funnel that's trying to form right over there. That's a tornado wrapping. Look at it wrap around. There's a tornado forming over there. Look at it rise. Oh my gosh. And remember, when you're doing this, always make sure you're looking around at other areas to see if there's anything. Never want to get caught off guard by something that's developing really fast to the left of you. Look at that, there's scud on the ground. It's coming down. That's a tornado right there. Yeah, it doesn't hit the ground. But it's in the process. You can see the storm is wrapping around it. It's wrapping itself. It's going to drop any second now. Well, I've got my camera pointed this way so that it can see it. I'm looking at all the other areas to make sure that I'm not caught off guard by anything at all. But there's no anticyclonic, no nothing forming. It's not. Yeah. But man, those clouds are moving. Those clouds are really moving. Patient of the storm, making sure that it's not taking some deviant nature. I'm not in some weird path. Okay, it's kind of subsided for now, but doesn't mean that it's not done. I still see scud rising, and I still see rotation. It appears to be maybe a little more northward. I'm facing east or west right now. I'm facing west. I'm noticing the rotation is moving. The center of the rotation is moving more. If it goes too far north, I'm not going to be able to see it. It's going to be hidden behind the mountain. Okay, let me move the camera. Okay, let me move the camera over so y'all can see. Moo. Yeah, on radar, we've also got a pretty good hook echo as well. All right, it's trying. It's really trying. No, I'm not seeing any anticyclonic rotation. Any other rotation? I'm not seeing anything secondary, so I'm in the clear right now. Again, keep your eyes out. Ooh, what's that? Could that be it? I don't think it is. The rotation's broadened up. All right. It's at the point where I don't really feel comfortable where I'm at anymore, so I'm going to move back. All right, chat. I don't really feel comfortable where we're at right now, so I'm going to move back. Rock. Wow, that's still trying to go live. Holy cow. There's another one picking up behind it. That's the problem. I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything. And again, by the radar, the rotation is moving. I'm not quite sure how live this is, but wrapping up around here. We're fine. Wow, the rain back there looks really cool though. But unfortunately, it is probably about time for me to run away. I mean, just after I got the stream set up, I gotta go. Yeah, it's not even good for viewing anymore. This isn't even a good spot for viewing tornadoes. Probably only got an hour until dark. No, not even. Golly, this does not have much time at all. I'm not seeing a whole lot of signs of it strengthening up a lot, but it said I'm seeing some signs of something. It's moving. It's doing stuff. But there's rotation starting to move for it, like forming up. Gosh dang it. That backside is like in the middle of the rain, so I'm not sure I would even see it. Might have if I punched through and went on the backside, but I don't know. There's something about that that just felt wrong. Felt quite off. So I feel like a tornado would have way tighter rotation. I feel like it's not even close. There's also some pretty strong stuff on the front side, so maybe if they align right, tighten itself up. So we got pretty close there. It's still trying to produce maybe 23 minutes of light left. The road we were on did not have a good vantage point anymore. So we're moving up ahead of it on a different road. See if we can kind of watch it as it goes by us. Going back to Yana. All right, well, Lord, we got close. Thank you for that opportunity. I appreciate the opportunity. Please help us to be able to see a tornado today. For it to drop something, for it to hit. Absolutely no farms, no nothing. Be classified as an EF0 based on the damage that it does. But still, for us to see a tornado, so for us to be successful in our endeavors and for my Wi-Fi not to call it quits, and for things just to go smoothly and successfully, Lord. Coming up on road here. It's holding about the same. Getting about equal winds from either side, which means that it's really a slow storm, which I know that for a fact. But B, no, new update. It's more messy. More messy. I'm not seeing anything. Seeing anything screams tornado. Maybe pulling itself apart. It's also trying to develop something on that bottom end there. Reflectivity real quick. Yeah. It's trying to develop something on that bottom end, which may be really good. That may be more of what we want to look for. So I'm only going to go up just a little bit. Go up until I find a good spot to look. And I'm going to keep my eye on the radar in the meantime. I'll see if I can't point y'all in a good direction. Should be about that way. Keep my eye on things. Hopefully see a tornado. If I see something that looks like a tornado, best rotation looks like it's on the backside of the storm. It's just a really good place to be. I understand it's true and it happens sometimes, but woo! Good wind gust there. Golly. Heard that thing with the wind. Yeah, you can see on the radar there's that little tiny ball on the end of it that it's trying to develop. And that one may end up turning into a tornado, and the one up top, the rotation up there stops. It may be that it's convection time again, and we're going to run into the same issue we've been running into all day, where a new storm develops, steals some of the energy. Then another one develops, steals some of the energy, blocks off the wind from it. Whole storm has plenty of lightning on it. Looks like it's trying to grow, trying to mature. And I mean, it tried. It funneled out. It made a funnel. Tried so very hard. If that storm was my kid, I would give it a participation bid. Now we got about 15 minutes of light left. It's 7:54. The sun is like 8:01, and you usually get about 15 minutes of light after sunset. We can land this out of the sucky day that was today. I cannot wait for tomorrow. Oh, okay. So the rotation further south is kind of dying out a little bit. The rotation further north is like very flat and parallel to each other. I would not be surprised if the next radar scan it intensified into an area. Looks like it caught it as the winds were rubbing like parallel to each other in opposite directions. So we should be in a really good position ourselves. As long as we can get to a good vantage point. That's my one concern. Is that we can't see well because of all these hills. I'll know where everything is. But whether or not I can see it from a very far distance is just really up for debate. I have no idea what the terrain ahead looks like. Clouds are going in. It's trying to breathe in. The left it. Like, hang on, do I have you? No. All right.